Hello everyone. Today we'll learn how to create a car speedometer like the one you see here, displaying both the car's speed and gear number. I'll also show you how to build and animate the speed pointer. And yes, we'll be doing all of this using only a widget. That's right, no materials or external assets, just a single widget where we'll build everything. So, without further delay, this will be another simple yet creative video as usual. Let's begin. First, I'll create a new folder, and inside it, I'll make a new widget. For now, we'll add a canvas panel. Next, we need two things, a speedometer image and a pointer image. And it's very important that they're separated. As you can see, I already made one here and separated both parts. I'll leave a download link in the description for you to use them. Now, let's import them into Unreal Engine and place them inside the widget. Before continuing, I just want to check if the size looks right. Of course, we need to display the widget first. Okay, I think the size is fine. Yes, I'll work with this. Anyway, later on, once we have other HUD elements like the map, RPM counter, and position indicator, we'll adjust the widget layout again. Back to the topic. Now we'll add two text elements, one to show the speed and another to display the gear number. Let's rename them. Place them in the right positions and adjust their size a little. Honestly, the font looks boring, so I'll change it to something better. I've already downloaded a new font, which I'll also leave for you to download with the others. We'll simply import it into Unreal Engine and assign it to the text. Once that's done, the last step here is adding the pointer. Make sure you place it correctly, and also ensure that it's positioned behind the speedometer image like this. Okay, there's one small issue. If we rotate the pointer now, you'll notice it spins from the center, but we want it to rotate from the bottom center. To fix that, just change the pivot value here to 1. Now, when we rotate it, it behaves exactly as we want. Great. Let's move to the next step. First, we'll need a reference to the car we created earlier. We'll use it later. For now, we'll start by setting up the car's speed and gear number, so let's create a custom event. All right. Before that, let's go back and make sure all our text and pointer images are set as variables. To display the car's speed, simply get forward speed from the vehicle component and multiply it by 0.036. Why 0.036? Because Unreal Engine calculates speed in meters per second, and we want to convert it to kilometers per hour. That's why. Then, use round to remove decimals and display the final value in the speed text. Next, we'll set the gear display. Usually, you can just get current gear from the vehicle component and connect it, but that's not what we'll do. We also want to show when the car is moving backward and when it changes gears. For that, use a switch on integer node with values from -1 to 0. Connect the default output to current gear, while the others will be N and R. Now, connect everything to the event tick. But first, make a quick validation check to avoid any possible errors. Let's give it a quick test. Yes, it works perfectly without errors. Nice. One small adjustment. We'll add absolute, to remove the negative sign from the speed value. Perfect. That's done. Now let's set up the pointer animation. What we want is for the pointer to move within a specific range based on the gear's RPM transition. Let's create another custom event. And from the car info, get the vehicle component. From there, we'll need two nodes. Get engine max rotation speed and get engine rotation speed. Then, subtract the engine idle value. You can find it in the same section. After that, divide the results and use map range clamped. Why? Because gear transitions happen so quickly that they can appear to change too early. This helps smooth that effect. You can adjust the values later to your liking, but I'll keep them like this for now. From the resulting value, we'll use a lerp. Make sure the alpha input is connected correctly. Now, let's create two integer variables, max angle and min angle. Connect them to the lerp. And finally, add a clamp node to prevent any errors. The final value goes into set render transform angle for the pointer image. And of course, connect it to the event tick. Now, before we finish, we need to assign the max and min angle values. To do that, simply look at the pointer's rotation when it's at 0 speed. That's your min angle. Then, check its rotation when it's at the maximum value. That's your max angle. Let's make a final test to see if everything works. Yes, as you can see, it's working perfectly. Smooth and precise. You can definitely use this system to create your own custom-designed speedometers, or even use it for other gauges like RPM indicators. So, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe. And also check out the channel for many more useful Unreal Engine tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.